In addition to 2.5 Men, The Apprentice was also a pretty popular show. This guy has an ego. When Trump bangs a supermodel, he closes his eyes and imagines he's jerking off.
Donald Trump had a brief career in Hollywood before going into politics, appearing in movies such as Home Alone and softcore Playboy flicks. The fact that his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame has been defaced numerous times is indicative of the conflicting opinions that the entertainment industry has toward him. Trump has never been fully embraced by the Hollywood industry despite his brief venture into it. His attacks on it could be an attempt to demonstrate his power and importance.
Counselor! Could you be there?
Trump doesn't just criticize Hollywood for his policies. Despite having spent several years in the entertainment industry himself, he frequently speaks poorly about his fellow professionals. This contradiction draws attention to Trump's nuanced relationship with Hollywood, which is characterized by both respect and contempt.
He is easily the worst president ever.
In his youth, Trump developed a love-hate connection with Hollywood. He yearned to work in the film industry because he loved its glitz and glamour. He also briefly worked in Hollywood, appearing in television series and movies. He was never completely accepted by the industry, though, and his stay in Hollywood was tainted by criticism and scandal.
John Bon Jovi, every time I see him, he kisses my ass. Oh, Mr. President.
Trump has made several different and frequently incoherent critiques of Hollywood. The film industry has been criticized by him for being racist and very dangerous for our country. He has attacked video games and films like The Hunt, which present an elite American society in which deplorables are hunted for sport. He also feels that these media products feed into a culture of violence. In addition, Trump has criticized the Academy Awards, casting doubt on Parasite's rightful triumph for Best Picture and expressing a yearning for the traditional Hollywood productions of the past like Gone with the Wind.
Do you think that the Trump presidency is scarier than a Stephen King novel?
Short answer to that is yes, I do.
Yeah, he's so stupid.
Trump and well-known celebrities have engaged in multiple public spats. He has disparaged Meryl Streep, calling her one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood, and Robert De Niro, calling him a low IQ individual in a tweet in response to De Niro's critique of him. Trump has also been at odds with musicians such as Marilyn Manson, who made a music video showing a Trump-like person being beheaded.
Do I really want to follow that guy? I don't think so.
One may argue that Trump's criticism of Hollywood is a mirror of his own need for approval and recognition from the business. Trump has never been fully embraced by the Hollywood industry despite having a brief stint there. His critiques could be an attempt to demonstrate his power and relevancy, his yearning for vintage Hollywood.
The greatest jobs president that God ever created.
I don't know about you, but after 4 years of this administration, I'm exhausted.
The election of reality TV star and political outsider Donald Trump to the presidency in 2016 was a watershed in American politics, and it rocked the entertainment sector. Numerous well-known people who had previously shown strong support for progressive causes discovered that they disagreed with the new president and his divisive policies.
President Trump is a failed leader. He will go down in history as the worst president ever.
The late singer Cher was among the first prominent figures to criticize Trump. Cher, a lifelong Democrat, was heartbroken by the election outcome despite her strong endorsement of Hillary Clinton's candidacy. Following the incident, she expressed her dismay on social media, characterizing Trump as someone who has the ability to change the world through arrogance and ignorance. Many of Cher's colleagues in the music business agreed with her thoughts, including Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Ariana Grande, who used their platforms to rally their fans against the new administration.
But there was one performance this year that stunned me. It sank its hooks in my heart. Not because it was good. There was nothing good about it.
As Trump's presidency progressed, the criticism only grew more intense. During the 2017 Golden Globes, Meryl Streep, one of the most renowned actors of her generation, made a strong speech denouncing Trump's mockery of a handicapped reporter during the campaign. Millions of people were moved by Streep's speech, which was hailed for its moral clarity and eloquence.
Disrespect invites disrespect. Violence incites violence. When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose.
Similar to one another, other well-known individuals use their celebrity to draw attention to the purported failings of the Trump administration. Social media was where Alec Baldwin, who had gained even greater notoriety for his scathing portrayals of Trump on Saturday Night Live, began to express his disdain of the president's policies and conduct. Chrissy Teigen, a model and TV personality, was equally outspoken in her criticism of Trump's purported insensitivity and lack of empathy through her substantial social media following.
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to, you're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Can you answer why you held on to the documents?
I was negotiating and we were talking to...
Celebrities were not the only targets of the entertainment industry's wrath. Prominent individuals like Chelsea Handler and George Clooney spearheaded campaigns and events to galvanize opposition to Trump's policies. For instance, Clooney co-hosted an illustrious benefit event for the American Civil Liberties Union, a prominent participant in the legal disputes surrounding the administration's policies.
Hosting the Emmy Awards is a total joke. He is very awkward with almost no talent. Marbles in his mouth.
There were repercussions to the celebrity criticism. Trump, who had long maintained a public image as a wealthy businessman and media star, discovered that the same individuals he had previously courted were mocking and deriding him. His reputation was further damaged by his ongoing feuds with superstars such as YG, Mac Miller, and others. It was believed that he was easily offended and frequently resorted to small-time and spiteful actions.
President Trump, I did not vote for you. That said, I respect that you are our president-elect, and I want to be able to support you. But first, I ask that you support me. Support my sister, support my mother, support my best friend and all of our girlfriends. Support the men and women here today that are anxiously awaiting to see how your next moves may drastically affect their lives.
The criticism from celebrities has an effect on more than just Trump's public persona. Scarlett Johansson and Stephen Curry are two celebrities that opposed the administration's policies using their platforms because they were personally impacted by them. For instance, Johansson took part in a widely shared video in which he criticized Trump's presidency, and Curry answered the CEO of Under Armour, his sponsor, who had called Trump an asset for the country. Celebrity resistance to Trump extended beyond the confines of conventional activism. Some, like Elijah Daniel, used fan fiction and satire as more artistic ways to vent their disgust for the president. A Kickstarter effort for the picture book, D is for Dump Trump, an anti-hate alphabet, collected almost $37,000, while Daniel's novella, Trump Temptations, the Billionaire and the Bellboy, shot to bestseller status on Amazon.com. The unrelenting assault of celebrity criticism has significantly damaged Trump's reputation. His conflicts with celebrities have only served to confirm the widespread belief that he is an insensitive, dishonest, and divisive person. The hostility of the entertainment sector to Trump has come to characterize his presidency, and it is unclear how this dynamic will develop further in the years to come.
She's shocked that I picked her. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
As the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump was no stranger to controversy. The relentless onslaught of criticism he received from the entertainment sector was one of the most noteworthy parts of his reign. Celebrities were at conflict with the new president and his divisive ideas despite their long history of being outspoken supporters of progressive causes. As soon as Trump took office, public figures started criticizing him. During the 2017 Golden Globes, Meryl Streep, one of the most renowned actors of her generation, made a strong speech denouncing Trump's mockery of a handicapped reporter during the campaign. Millions of people were moved by Streep's speech, which was hailed for its moral clarity and eloquence. However, Trump did not take criticism well. In response to Streep's address, he declared that she was one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood and referred to her as overrated. This was only the start of Trump and the entertainment industry's protracted and bitter rivalry.
Hey, we have a kind of a weird, twisted president who thinks he's a gangster. Who's not even a good gangster.
As the months passed, Trump persisted in making disparaging remarks about famous people who disapproved of him. In response to Robert De Niro labeling him a fascist at a 2018 Tony Awards address, Trump labeled De Niro pathetic and declared that he was a total loser. Following criticism of Trump's policies by Alec Baldwin, who had become even more famous for his biting impersonations of the president on Saturday Night Live, Trump responded by labeling Baldwin a total loser and declaring that he was not a good actor.
Jennifer Lawrence alone proves that. Prior to his presidency, she already hated him. If Donald Trump becomes president, that will be the end of the world. We can say for sure that quite a few people shared her thoughts on this.
I was like, fine, Donald Trump, because I was just I was adamant on finding him and then making a video of me going, "Hey, Trump, fuck you." And make me sick. And it's just really confusing.
Do you find President Trump confusing?
I don't find him confusing. I think I know exactly what he is.
However, Trump's conflicts with celebrities extended beyond a select group of well-known individuals. Additionally, he attacked other celebrities who had come out against him on social media. Trump referred to Madonna as a disaster and said that she was a total failure as a musician in response to her criticism of his policies. Trump did not explicitly reply to Jennifer Lawrence's terrible predictions about what would happen if he were elected president, but he did chastise her for her remarks regarding the state of the economy. Trump remained unfazed by the unceasing stream of criticism and persisted in attacking celebrities who voiced their opposition to him personally. In response to George Clooney labeling Trump a fascist, Trump referred to Clooney as a fascist in return. Trump reacted to Chelsea Handler's criticism of his policies by branding her a total loser and said that she was not funny. Trump's conflicts with celebrities grew more intense over time. He persisted in attacking his critics on social media, and many of his supporters did the same. As a result, there was a poisonous and polarizing atmosphere that appeared to get worse every day. Not many celebs, meanwhile, were willing to just accept Trump's criticisms in silence. Scarlett Johansson and Stephen Curry were among the many who spoke out against Trump's policies using their platforms. While Johansson took part in a widely shared video that criticized Trump's presidency, Curry answered the CEO of Under Armour, his sponsor, who had called Trump an asset for the country. Celebrity resistance to Trump extended beyond the confines of conventional activism. Some, like Elijah Daniel, used fan fiction and satire as more artistic ways to vent their disgust for the president. A Kickstarter effort for the picture book, D is for Dump Trump, an anti-hate alphabet, collected almost $37,000, while Daniel's novella, Trump Temptations, the Billionaire, and the Bellboy shot to bestseller status on Amazon.com. Trump's public image was ultimately further harmed by his feuds with celebrities. He was perceived by many as a divisive character who lacked empathy and integrity, and his incessant criticism of celebrities did little to change this impression. One of the most notable aspects of Trump's presidency was the entertainment industry's opposition to him. It is unclear how this dynamic will develop going forward. In conclusion, the entertainment sector consistently attacked Donald Trump during his presidency. In response to this criticism, he attacked celebrities personally who had spoken out against him frequently on social media. Many celebrities persisted in criticizing Trump and his policies in spite of their ongoing conflicts, utilizing their positions to mobilize their followers and voice their disapproval. As a result, there was a poisonous and polarizing atmosphere that appeared to get worse every day. Meryl Streep, one of the most renowned actresses of her day, made one of the most famous celebrity criticisms of Trump. During the 2017 Golden Globes, Streep made a strong speech denouncing Trump's campaign-long mockery of a handicapped reporter. Millions of people were moved by Streep's speech, which was hailed for its moral clarity and eloquence. However, Trump did not take criticism well. In response to Streep's address, he declared that she was one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood and referred to her as overrated. This was only the start of Trump and the entertainment industry's protracted and bitter rivalry. As the months passed, Trump persisted in making disparaging remarks about famous people who disapproved of him. Following criticism of Trump's policies by Alec Baldwin, who had become even more famous for his biting impersonations of the president on Saturday Night Live, Trump responded by labeling Baldwin a total loser and declaring that he was not a good actor.
This might have been the first time he wrote about you. Robert De Niro, a very low IQ individual, has received he spelled two wrong, many shots to the head by real boxers in movies. I watched him last night, truly believe he may be punch drunk, and then he says, at the end, he says, "Wake up, punchy," he says to you. And that's not the only time, and he moved over to Truth Social. Robert De Niro, whose acting talents have greatly diminished with his reputation now shot, must even use a teleprompter for his foul and disgusting language. So disrespectful to our country. Now, in all fairness to the former president, is that true? Do you have to use a teleprompter when speaking about President Trump? Or are you able to just kind of riff on your thoughts on him?
Yeah, he's so stupid. Look at the lame, inane things that he said. He's so stupid, he can't even say anything clever or smooth. He's a moron.
Other famous people use their platforms to criticize Trump and voice their opinions. For instance, Jimmy Kimmel made multiple jokes about Trump, one of which stated that the president would sign anything to repeal Obamacare, including Quranic copies, at a Fallujah Barnes & Noble. Trump's longtime opponent, George Clooney, called him in over his head and incapable of serving as president. Clooney said that Trump's actions needed to be checked and balanced by the nation's institutions, which included the judiciary and the press. Grammy-winning singer-songwriter John Legend described Trump as an embarrassment to the nation and claimed that when he chastised people, he was usually projecting, a common occurrence given that Trump was a habitual liar. Pop artist Lady Gaga attacked President Trump's Muslim ban, saying it jeopardized the lives of heroic Americans defending their country abroad. Gaga's criticism was a part of a broader trend of celebrities using their platforms to promote progressive causes and speak out against Trump's policies. The renowned rapper Eminem went all out against Trump.
Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home.
Hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg disapproved of Trump as well, saying that he was like Kim Jong-un and that his administration was like a cartoon that was dangerous and bullying. Snoop Dogg's critique was a part of a broader celebrity movement to denounce Trump and utilize their platforms to promote progressive causes. Actress and activist Angelina Jolie denounced President Trump's executive order that restricted travel from 7 nations with a majority of Muslims. According to Jolie, the directive may incite extremism and harm vulnerable refugees. Young actress and activist Jennifer Lawrence condemned Trump's Muslim ban on her Facebook wall, saying that it put innocent people's lives in danger and that it is everyone's responsibility to support and defend everyone, regardless of their nationality. These criticisms show how many celebrities are against Trump and how they have shown their discontent in different ways using their platforms. From Eminem's blistering freestyle rap to Meryl Streep's stirring address at the Golden Globes, celebrities have utilized their platforms to speak out against Trump and support progressive causes. Ultimately, Trump's public image was severely harmed by his feuds with celebrities. He was perceived by many as a divisive character who lacked empathy and integrity, and his incessant criticism of celebrities did little to change this impression. One of the most notable aspects of Trump's presidency was the entertainment industry's opposition to him. It is unclear how this dynamic will develop going forward. Conversely, Roseanne Barr, the actress and stand-up comedian best known for her popular series Roseanne, was among Trump's most vociferous fans. Barr, who had previously praised Trump on social media, went one step further in her support by donning a Trump 2020 inches baseball cap throughout her program. Her admirers engaged in a contentious debate over this audacious decision, with some applauding her for her bravery and others criticizing her for what they saw as her lack of political correctness. Dennis Quaid, an actor most recognized for his parts in movies like Jaws and The Parent Trap, was another well-known person who showed his support for Trump. Quaid praised President Trump on social media in April 2020, saying that he was doing a good job at trying to get these states and all of the American people what they need. Both positive and negative feedback was received for Quaid's endorsement. Some admirers praised his courage to voice his opinions, while others charged that he was unrealistic. Ted Nugent, the renowned rock star, was one more celebrity that supported Trump using his platform. Trump was commended by Nugent, who is well known for his candid opinions on social issues and politics, for not engaging in politically correct games, and for stating his opinions. Both positive and negative feedback was received over Nugent's endorsement. Some fans praised his honesty, while others accused him of being a divisive character. Jon Voight, a well-known actor from movies like Coming Home and Midnight Cowboy, was one of the celebrities that backed Trump. Voight, who had earlier denounced Trump's opponents, felt that Trump had to be retained in power because he was leading the charge for the United States of America. Both positive and negative feedback was received regarding Voight's endorsement. While some fans praised his patriotism, others accused him of being unrealistic. Celebrities like Kirstie Alley, who is well known for her parts in movies like Look Who's Talking and It Takes Two, have also endorsed Trump. Alley thought that Trump was the only contender who genuinely understood the concerns of the American people, and she had previously spoken out against Trump's opponents. Both positive and negative feedback was received over Ali's endorsement. While some supporters praised her bravery, others accused her of being a tool in Trump's political scheme. James Woods, an actor well known for his parts in movies such as Any Given Sunday and Vampires, was another well-known figure that supported Trump with his program. Known for his conservative viewpoints, Woods thought that although Trump was a tough guy, he was the final line of defense standing between the American people and Washington, and loved America more than any president he had ever served. Both positive and negative feedback was received after Woods' support. Some fans praised his patriotism, while others accused him of dividing the sport. Celebrities like Stacey Dash, who starred in movies like Clueless and The Mask, also showed their support for Trump. Dash thought that Trump was the only contender who genuinely understood the concerns of the American people, and he had previously voiced his opposition to Trump's rivals. Both positive and negative feedback was received after Dash's endorsement. While some fans praised her bravery, others accused her of becoming a pawn in Trump's political scheme. Another famous person who utilized his position to support Trump was reality TV star Willie Robertson, best known for his part in the popular series Duck Dynasty. Renowned for his conservative stance, Robertson showed his support for President Trump in November 2019 when he spoke at a Louisiana Trump event. Both support and criticism were voiced in response to Robertson's endorsement. Some fans praised his patriotism, while others accused him of dividing the community. Another well-known person who utilized her platform to support Trump was Kristy Swanson, the actress best remembered for her part in the first Buffy the Vampire Slayer television series. Swanson, who is renowned for holding conservative opinions, went to the RNC in 2020 in favor of Trump. Both positive and negative feedback was received for Swanson's endorsement. Some admirers praised her bravery, while others accused her of becoming a tool in Trump's political scheme. Antonio Sabato Jr., the actor from Melrose Place and former model, was another well-known person that supported Trump with his agenda. Sabato, who is well known for his conservative opinions, endorsed Trump during the 2016 RNC and stated that he would be willing to serve another term as president in March 2020. Both positive and negative feedback was received for Sabato's endorsement. Some fans praised his patriotism, while others accused him of dividing the community. These celebrities, many of whom are from the entertainment, media, and music industries, used their platforms to support Trump's agenda and show their appreciation for the businessman turned politician. Despite receiving mixed reviews for their endorsements, they didn't waver in their support of Trump, instead using their platforms to criticize the president's opponents and show their affection for him. Thanks for watching until the end. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Join our community and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. See you in the next one.